It is party time, man. You already know. I'm gonna start with the LeetCode daily, and then we're gonna do some vibe coding, working on my personal website. Let's get to LeetCoding first. Gims, what's happening? Later than normal? What do you mean later than normal? Maybe I'm like 3 minutes late today. 5 minutes late. So I guess 5 minutes later than normal. Or what are you talking about? Is that what you're talking about, Gims? Sometimes I'm late these days, I'm not gonna lie. But I try and be within like 5 minutes of my start time. Alright. Ooh, easy problem. Look at that. Longest unequal adjacent groups subsequence, part 1. You are given a string array words and a binary array groups, both of length n, where words I is associated with groups I. Your task is to select the longest alternating subsequence from words. A subsequence of words is alternating if for any two consecutive strings in the sequence, their corresponding elements in the binary array groups differ. Essentially, you are to choose strings such that the adjacent elements have non-matching corresponding bits in the groups array. What? Formally, you need to find the longest subsequence of an array of indices 0 to n-1 denoted as I0 to k-1 such that groups I is not equal to groups I plus 1. I don't even know what this is asking, man. Return the selected subsequence if there are multiple answers. Return any of them. What the heck? Usually starts the... Wait, usually you start then, but don't solve daily until 5 minutes after. Yeah. So Gims, the reason I'm starting immediately is because I am 5 minutes late, you remember? So that's why I'm starting so soon. I don't want to like push back the whole stream. The Snowy Zero. What's happened? Hello, do you still know me? The Snowy Zero. I don't know. You gotta tell me something about you. The username is familiar, but I don't know about your specific circumstances or anything. SM123. What's happening, man? Do you still know me? Man, let me think. SM123. You must be graduating high school right now, man. Because I remember you were a high school student, but it's been years, you know? No, wait. Am I wrong? Maybe you're not in high school. Yeah, I swear you were a high school student when you first came to this stream. Are you probably like... Are you like a college senior now or something, man? I'm getting old. Yeah, I guess it's been a long time, man. Sometimes I forget you people are growing up. Dang, following since October 2021. That is when that's like right around my original streaming time. My original come up, you know. I started in June 2021 and then I stopped streaming maybe in November 2021 for a bit. Oh yeah, dang. Shit, so you must be like, if you went to college, you must be almost about to graduate college now, man, or a junior or something. Wait, so you're grinding LeetCode in high school, but you're not grinding LeetCode in college? That sounds a little bit backwards to me, man. You should have been grinding in college because that's how you get. Oh, snap, switched majors. So you're not doing computer science anymore? Oh no. Or, oh yeah. I don't know if it's good or bad. Finance. Interesting. Well, even though you're doing finance, you still come to these streams, so I appreciate that. As a finance major, is it normal to get internships like, sophomore, junior year, or what? Wait, am I live? On, yeah, on YouTube, I am live. Leet Whale in the house. How you doing, Leet Whale? Right now I'm looking at DevOps apprenticeship. Hopefully they accept me. Results coming in a month. Hold on, SM123. You telling me you used to be computer science, then you switched to finance, and now you're looking for a DevOps internship? I'm so confused, man. Is it like a finance DevOps or something? Is there like a DevOps? Or are you like switching back to CS after 3 years of finance? You're like, nah, this ain't it. I don't even know what finance majors do. What kind of jobs can I get with a finance degree? Are you trying to be these things? I can work in tech by self-taught. I see. Hard to remember. I'm from Germany and it's like 3 in the morning. I think you followed back in 2022. I was 15 then. Dang. 2022. Yeah. I do remember your username, but I don't really remember what you said when you followed back in 3 years ago. Those jobs are what I'm trying to become, or somewhere in tech. I see. Dang, you want to be... Hopefully. I've heard accountants have the highest suicide rate of like many professions or something crazy like that. I don't know if it's true. I don't know. Financial advisors all feel like scammy to me, but maybe not. Anyways, I don't know anything about finance, clearly. Alright. Hey, Elite Whale, did you do the contest over the weekend? Wait, I don't even know what this is asking, man. E and B? Groups 0 and groups 2 aren't. Oh, so I guess we gotta choose. What the hell? A, B, C, because they're all alternating. So we need to just choose alternating groups. And there's 100 words, so we can just n squared it probably. Did I solve Q1, Q2, Q4? But sadly the concept got unrated. Oh dang, did they post an official unrated thing? Oh yeah, here it is. Important update. Due to an issue in the design of question 3 in weekly contest 449, users were unable to solve the problem correctly. To ensure fairness, we have decided to unrate this contest. I guess not surprised. Oh look, Chi Impact. We gotta upvote that. Dang. Anyways, so good job, Elite Whale, even though it got unrated. Ice cold chilling. What's happening? Great service. What are you talking about? Service? Wait. Let me be an intern and manage your funds. I charge $10 a month. Dang, $10 a month to manage my funds. I don't know if I don't have any funds to manage, man. Anyways, all right, here we go. Here we go. I don't even know how to do this. You should try and one-shot this problem, man. This is like a hard easy. I mean, for sure I could do it. Right? Alright, I'll try and one-shot this problem. So it's ABA 0 1 0. LeetCode contest has been pretty shitty lately. I dropped like 150 points from the peak. Ice cold chilling. Don't you worry, man. I think I've dropped over 200 points from my peak. I've dropped my peak is 2132 and I'm currently 1900. So I've dropped 232 points from the peak lately. Dang, everybody is down, so that's why I'm not worried. It's like, I guess in the stock market, if all the stocks are down, like, you just hold on, man, you know? But if only your stock is down and everybody else's stock is up, something ain't right. But since we're all down together, I feel like it's not a reflection on us being terrible. It's more of a reflection on the market conditions, you know, macro environment or whatever. AI took my Saturday part-time job. Yeah, I guess AI took my, I wouldn't call it a job, but AI took my hobby away, man. Kinda. I mean, I'm still gonna keep on taking the contest for the foreseeable future. But I don't know what that saying means, because none of the future is foreseeable, or I don't know. How long is the foreseeable future? Not very long, man. Like, I couldn't even tell you what's gonna happen tomorrow. Anyways, let me stop joking around, man. I gotta do this. Gotta do this problem. The elements in words are distinct, and the words could be up to 10 length. Dang, this is actually pretty hard. Or maybe I'm overthinking it. Subsequence. Longest alternating subsequence. Is it just like some type of take it or leave it? I mean, right? I can't believe this easy problem is tripping me up, man. The constraints are low, so what does that mean for me? I'm not sure what it means. Do I just n square it? But even if I n square it, man, like, what does that mean for me? It means I try A. That means the next possible thing I can choose is a B. Oh wait, what if I separate everything? Alright, hear me out. Here's my words. But then if I say group 0 and it has A, no, it only has B. And group 1, oh no, that doesn't work either. Because how do I make sure that, like, I don't, like, if I select B, that means I can't select A since A is before. Is there some observation that I'm not making here? Longest. I don't want to do something that's overkill, but maybe I might have to. So if I iterate through, and let's say I choose A, then that means I have to choose a group 0 next. Should I just try to take it or leave it? I guess I'll try that, man. I feel like, I don't know. Let me try it though. Words and groups. I don't even know how I'm gonna do this. So I guess I will say so I have an index and I have the group. And I guess I'd have to just copy some type of path. But man, I am unsure if something like this will work. Because I mean 10 characters. $100 words. That's 1,000 characters. Or hold on, 100 words. It's gonna be 2 to the n. I feel like it's still too high, man. 2 to the n is crazy. Because if we do a take it or leave it. Alright, let me think of something else because I'm not too sure about whatever I'm thinking, trying to house robber this. Is it an n squared, like LIS? Where we'd iterate through with like in a n squared for loop, a double for loop, nested for loop. Let's see. Let's try and science that. So I'll put the groups above. So the groups here are 1, 0, 1, 1. Well, maybe I'll put the indices. And then the groups. So double for loop means ij like that. I forget how LIS works. I don't even know. I could get the length. I wonder if, man, am I tripping right now? So LIS means originally each thing would just be itself. And then if I go to J, then I'm gonna be like, if group J is not equal to group I, then I can concatenate them, and then I'd say, what would I say? It would be like, so if everything is itself, 0 would be A, that would be B. But then when I come to the B, I'd be like, A and B, we can concatenate them. So I take whatever is in A and I add the character at B to it. And now this just becomes A, comma B or something. And I keep going. This one is different. This is the same group, so it can't do anything. So this would still be C. Same group as I, so I can't do anything. Then we increment the I. So now we're comparing C and B, and they're different groups, so we can take whatever the best answer at B is, which is this, and we're just going to copy this and append whatever this is to it. But what are we looking for? Are we looking for the longest character length or the longest like, who cares what the words are? Maybe that's what I was probably tripping up on, because it seems like it doesn't matter what the character length is. Seems like they only want the length of the subsequence and they don't care what the character count is. But maybe when I was trying to think of solving it, I was also thinking of it has to be the longest character count. But I'm unsure. Maybe I misunderstood it. So if that's the case, then maybe I can just find the longest subsequence from groups. And then just match. I don't know. Greedy was much easier. I don't know what greedy means here. Yeah, I think this is way overkill for like an easy problem, man. But maybe I'm just that bad at LeetCode. Oh, Jesus. Alright, let me rethink everything then, if you're saying what I'm doing is whack. What would greedy mean? Do I just try the longest thing that starts with a 0 and then maybe look for the longest thing that starts with a 1? So maybe I'll just make the lambda. So I'm iterating through. So I have this target group thing, and I'm gonna run this I don't know function twice. One with the target group as 0, starting and one with this target group as one starting, and we'll see how that goes. So groups I equal target group. Is my brain just not working today, man? What's that, words? Let me make this into a new line so I can see. We're gonna push back words I, and then we're going to flip this. So try to specify this return, and then I'm gonna be like, alright, this is what I thought about after I give it some more thoughts. Is it gonna be able to one-shot though? Is it even gonna work? I don't know, man. Long t-shirt, so nice. Thank you very much, Dev God. Gamba? Oh, lordy. I don't know. I don't know if we should, because I'm not sure if it's good, you know. I feel like it should work if they're just asking what the longest group is, like the length of the vector, not the length of the characters in there, you know. But I think finding the longest character length is maybe a little bit more gamma. All right, let's do it. Let's do it then. But you guys can cheat, man. You guys can like run the code. I don't like doing those types of gambles anymore, since people can just screenshot my code and run it themselves. Jesus. Oh, Vertozoid, what's happening, man? I'm gonna submit. Long. Oh, one shot. Easy work. We'll do some gambling another time, Leet Whale. Man, it took me such a long time to realize this, but I think it's only because I misunderstood the question. I do believe if the question is asking what's the longest string that we could make, it's a little bit harder. Alright, Vertozoid, let me put you up on the website. Alu Tama from YouTube, what's happening, man? What are we going to do today? Today, well, we just did one of the things, the LeetCode Daily. Next, I'm going to be working on this website right here, midnightsimon.com. I'm working on adding, so I have this little chat room going on. I'm going to work on adding like some selections where you can choose your color that you like in your username in the chat room. That's what I'm going to be working on. And maybe some other things. We'll see how fast we can get that done. Vertozoid, what's happening, man? How you been? Oh, Jesus. Tired. I bet Pippi Longstockings loves the long data type, man. Maybe. I don't even know who Pippi Longstocking is, but I've known that name. Dang, look at Vertozoid. 5-star general up in here. Thank you so much, Vertozoid. Oh. Don't Defense says it's time for a type racer. I guess we will do that then. It is time for type racer. Here's the racetrack. First race is the warm-up. Second race is the championship round. And then we'll get to the vibe coding. Top 3 type racer, help me with the seg trees, help me with my data parsing, help me with the problems. Not mod yet. I'm not taking applications for mods right now. We're overstaffed, man. We probably need to cut down. Gotta do some layoffs. Replace them with AI. Where's my mod at? Where's Q at? Is Q even here? Layoffs? This is 5-day-a-week RTO, man. And Q ain't shown up to a job. Alright, here we go. If you're not logged in, it's a good time to log in. First race is just the warm-up. What are you talking about? Clistar. I'm so lazy, I don't feel like typing this, man. .98 in the warm-up. How slow, man? Me too, 92. That's at normal speed for me. Don't Defense usually hits triple digits, so maybe that problem was a little bit hard. 1Q84? What the hell is this? By Haruki Murakami. What is that? Maybe the heartbreak from lacking mod is making type store. Wait, why? Alright. Don't Defense. This is your official mod interview. Why do you want to work here? Why do you want this job? Anyways, we got a type racer championship though. Dang, there's so many guests today. He wants to ban Pixel Pusher. That's what I'm thinking, Leet Whale. He wants to ban all his enemies. I think Don't Defense might be a good mod to most people. But maybe for certain people, he might be a little bit too strict. As a Codeforces Grandmaster, I can not only help the community, but also keep the chat safe from bad people. Interesting. Alright, anyways, let's do this championship round. Here we go. Dang, Jesus Christ. I don't want to type all that, man. Bad people. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Brett. Jesus Christ. That was way too hard, man. That was long and Type Racer kept lagging. Yeah, sometimes Type Racer has way too many ads. So I think in order to get a proper thing on Type Racer, you gotta have ad block, man. Churchill, dang, Churchill wrote a book? Dang, that's what they're doing? Can you believe that? Type Racer is having Amazon referral affiliate links to try and make me buy the book and they get a cut. That's how they make money, man. It's been happening for 10 years. Churchill wasn't a loser. Yeah, Churchill was a winner, right? He won. Well, I don't know much about anything except that England was, or the Great Britain was holding it down by themselves for a really long time. Anyways, lots of guests here today. Alright, that's the end of the Type Racer. Who won? Don't Defense won with a 93 WPMs. Yeah, from YouTube. What's happening? Microsoft layoffs were super tough today. Are you at Microsoft? Yeah? Yeah, I read about them. How much? 6% of its, or 3% of its workforce or something. 6,000 people. I don't know. Churchill won the Nobel Prize in Literature, yet Simon asked if you wrote any books, man. You think I keep track of who wins Nobel Prizes in literature, man? I haven't. Alright. I don't know if this is gonna be a bad thing to admit. It probably is, but I'm just gonna keep it real, man. I've never read a full book in my whole life, man. Never have I ever finished a book. That's bad. I mean, what can I say? It's the truth. Maybe that's why I don't know how to read design docs or anything. It's time to change that. Let's do a book reading stream. Nah, man. That stream will never end because I'll never finish the book. Oh, Rafiq from YouTube. What's happening, man? 3%. Dang. Yeah, I think that's the number I read. Competitive Programming Book Club. Yeah? What kind of books do we read? I might be down for something like that. I've always been slightly ashamed that I've never read a book. I mean, clearly I can read because I'm reading chat right now. But I think I've attempted to read a full book maybe, I don't know, maybe like 10 times in my life. Is Kiab really? Yeah, really, man. I've attempted to read about 10 times in my life, and I think by chapter 2 or 3, I can't do it anymore, man. I just close the book and I go do something else. And then I always try and read a book anytime I'm traveling, or I used to, like in the airports or on an airplane, and that's probably the furthest I'll get in a book. Do I listen to audiobooks at least? I've listened to one audiobook ever, and it was recently. Pick a book, any book, all are open sourced on that repo. Programming books? Man, even worse, man. No way I can read a programming book. I've tried to read elements of the programming interview. I think I read one chapter, and that was it. I didn't go back. Yeah, my wife reads and I don't, man. She reads enough. Listen to more audiobooks, especially during your commute. Yeah, I've been thinking about that, but I tried to listen to music on my commute, but every time I always miss my stop because I get distracted by what I'm listening to. And I did try and read the Competitive Programmer's Handbook. I think I read most of that, but not everything, maybe about 60-70% of that. So I'm just saying this because if you're like me and you're out there and you don't read, it's okay, man. You can get by in life without reading a book. I do spend a lot of time on the internet, and I can read like 100 comments on a Reddit thread or something, but I can't read a few pages in a book, you know? Read Atomic Habits to learn how to create a habit for reading books. Vertizoid, I tried to listen to that dang audiobook. Is that the one where he says that every day you gotta wake up and the first thing you say in the morning is, today's gonna be a great day? I think after like third chapter or something, I just stopped listening to that book, man. Man survives gunshot to the brain, claims it's not a big deal getting shot in the brain. No, man, it's not that bad. It's alright, you know. I think I'm the same way with TV shows. There are very few TV shows that I've finished. I've tried to watch so many of them, but I can't do it, man. I can't just stay interested in something for that long. Like all the popular TV shows I've tried to watch at some point, and I just give up in like, usually it's about season 3 I start to just get bored. It's not good to have read any books. Alright, I have read one book from front to back. I lied. It's probably a really good book. It's called The Giving Tree. I for sure read this book, the whole thing, by myself. I don't even know how long it was, but I know about this one, man. Children's book. I don't know if it's only a children's book, man. Maybe I'm gonna lose a bunch of followers now and viewers because I don't read. You read The Little Prince? No, I didn't read that. I think I listened to the audiobook. Maybe, alright, so maybe I've listened to 2 audiobooks. The one other audiobook I listened to was Can't Hurt Me, David Goggins. Only because I don't even know why I listened to it. I don't know when I listened to this. Probably when I was about to get pipped or something. If I watch TV shows, LeetCode doesn't get done. If you only do LeetCode, then TV shows never get finished. Interesting. I also read very little during a year, but I do read a couple of books. Yeah. Okay. There's one other book I've read also. I'm not gonna lie. They're coming back to me now. I've read The Art of War. I think I read this on an airplane. But it was only like, it was real short. It was like maybe 50 pages or something. I probably read this about 15 years ago or something. And then, alright, that is the end of my book knowledge, man. I'm not into reading, man. I don't know why. Maybe something's wrong with me. I listened to Can't Hurt Me like 5 times. Man, that's too many times, Rafiq. So you only need to listen to it 1 time, right? You should try some top books. Like what? I mean, in school they tried to make me read top books, and they're all boring, man. I failed almost every English class I've ever been in. Because I didn't read the books. I only read the Spark Notes. I remember, yeah, failed or I got D's in English. Read some fantasy? Ooh, fantasy. Program books are so hard to get into when you're a hands-on learner. I see. Yeah. Yeah, I like to just program instead of reading a whole book. Some good biographies. One of my friends who reads recommends that I should probably read Neuromancer or something. Is this Neuromancer? Yeah. But I don't know. Wait, yeah, like who, Brett? Nams. Who is that, man? I don't even know who this is. A theoretical physicist. Brett, you like this guy? Richard Feynman. Feynman. He's best known for his work in the integral formulation of quantum mechanics, the theory of quantum electrodynamics, the physics of superfluidity of something. Feynman. Oh, okay. That's how much I read. I don't even know how to say his name. Man, how's that Feynman? Fine. Anyways. MIT. 1988. 69. He wrote a great textbook on physics. Cause he's so fine. What? Still, it's slightly out of date. Still amazing. Like, which book are you talking about from this guy? 6 Easy Pieces? No, that's after his death. The Strange Theory of Something. Lecture on Physics. Read the part in Wiki about how he got extorted. Man. It's a whole book on here on his Wikipedia page, man. Alright. Wait, what? I just saw girlfriend Albert Einstein and extorted. Alright, let's read. The US government nevertheless sent Feynman to Geneva for the September 1958 Atoms for Peace conference. On the beach at Lake Geneva, he met Gwyneth Haworth, who was from Ripponden, West Yorkshire, and working in Switzerland as an au pair. Feynman's love life had been turbulent since his divorce. His previous girlfriend had walked off with his Albert Einstein Award medal and, on the advice of an earlier girlfriend, had feigned pregnancy and extorted him into paying for an abortion, then used the money to buy furniture. When Feynman found that Haworth was being paid only $25 a month, he offered her $20 a week to be his live-in maid. Wait, that... Oh, $20 a week. Big ballin'. He was insane? What? How's that insane? Bobby Blue, what's happened? Stock market is slowly recovering. Am I entering back? I am not. Because I need my money. I'm about to do something big with my money. So that's why I'm not entering back. Wait, Brett says some books. Lectures on Physics. The New Millennium Edition. I mean, alright, Brett. Why? I'm actually really curious. I'm not like trying to be mean or anything, but why would I read a book that's outdated, man? Like outdated information on physics? I'm just gonna teach myself wrong knowledge, you know? Unless it's a part of the experience, you know. Oh no. I'm not suggesting you read this. It isn't that wrong. I see. I see. Enrosis, what's happened? He's giving it all to me? Dang, Enrosis. Don't be telling nobody that, man. That looks like gold. Wait, what? What's gold? Who's got gold? Am I buying gold? I'm buying 10 gold bars, man. Oh. This book? You can get it for free? Man. Am I a book pirate? Are we talking about books this stream? Wait. The only outdated part is quantum chromodynamics. It was before we better understood the theory of the nucleus. I didn't know there was a theory about the nucleus. I don't know anything about physics, man. Cool coding cat. 10 gold bars? Yeah, how much does a gold bar weigh? Dang. 27 pounds? Alright. Alright, I'm not buying 10 gold bars, man. Maybe I can buy like 1 gold bar. Wait, this is just a kilogram. That's not even that's not even the one in Die Hard, man. I'm talking the gold bars that they stole in Die Hard, you know? I just want one of those things, I guess. I don't even know what I'd do with it. Use it as a door stopper, maybe. 1 million visitor to my website gets 1 gold bar. You're right. Paperweight? Yeah, probably. Problem is always storage. What? What about gold what bars? What is that, man? Valcambi? Gold Valcambi bars are like Kit Kat bars, so you can break off a little piece to have smaller value. What? I gotta look into that, man. Break off a little piece, huh? Anyways, we gotta do something that's not joking around. You know, all right. All right, I got a story for y'all about physics and how much I know about physics. Wait, decide on the next book to try to read. All right, before we change subjects. All right, next book. What type of books would I enjoy? I don't think I'd enjoy like fantasy books or stuff like that. Genki, yeah, in Roses. That's actually, I actually have that dang book, man. But I haven't started reading it yet. Do you like sci-fi? I do. Surely your joking is good? Wait, what are you talking about? My joking is good. You read sci-fi? What is Red Rising? I was gonna say Red Rising. I've never heard of this. Dystopian science fiction novel. You already have Red Rising? What do you mean? I already have it. Oh, $10 off. Yeah. Dang, I gotta buy one of these things, man. It's like a little chocolate thing. Try Catch-22, To Kill a Mockingbird, or Watership Down. Man, I was supposed to read Catch-22 in high school, and I don't know what the hell that book is about, man. The only thing... Alright, I read the Spark Notes for Catch-22. The only thing I remember was... if you're crazy, you're gonna get grounded from as if a pilot is crazy, he's gonna get grounded. But then only a sane person would claim that they're crazy, so no one ever gets grounded or something like that. Is that the gist of the book? That's what SparkNotes said. Wait, y'all are talking too fast, man. Red Rising, yes. Have it on my Kindle. All right, it's good. All right, you're also reading? No, you would have told me you're reading some book like that. Kind of stop reading Red Rising. Get so stressed reading it. Dang. I don't want fantasy, man. Yeah, sci-fi is maybe okay. Dune first one or Do Androids Dream of Electric Sheep? I've heard this one before, but I don't know. Oh, it's Blade Runner? I never talk about the books I'm reading, yeah. Caught in 4K, not listen. Wait, what? What are you talking about, man? Dune is too long. Yes, I can't read long books, man. The longest book is probably Art of War that I've read. How many pages? Alright, the one I read, I remember it distinctly. I don't even have to look it up, man. The Art of War that I read had 84 pages. Yeah, that is short. That is about as long of a book as I can get through. Anyways. Alright, how many pages is Red Rising? Dang, 416 pages? That's too long, man. Jesus. Anyways, we gotta move on from this book topic. Yeah, it's trying to turn me into a bookworm, man. So you promise chat you'll read Red Rising? No, I don't know. I don't know if I'm promising anything about books. The only thing that I might promise is I'll read that book that Enrosis suggested. Genki, part 1, right here. Yes. Bible reading stream? Man, I've actually thought about reading the dang Bible because it got some really cool stories in there. You know, all types of stories. Do you read manga? No, I don't read manga. Definitely not, man. Do androids dream of electric sheep? Looks like a good candidate. 250 pages. Just read any book. Alright, we'll see. That's... Alright. Before the end of the year, I'll try and read one book. And I'll give you guys a book report or something, man. I don't know. I think my brain is too old to start reading, though. I already came this far in life without reading. So it's gonna be real tough. Anyways. It's not too old? Yeah, right. You learn seg trees, you can definitely... Man, I didn't have to read about those seg trees, though. So, that's different. If I had to read a textbook to learn seg trees, and the textbook was 400 pages long, I would never learn seg trees. You know? I actually really struggle at work with reading design docs. People be writing design docs and they're like 15 pages long, man. And I swear, those 15 pages, it takes me like a a long time to read. And I have to read each paragraph like 6 times for a dang design doc at work. And I don't know if it's because I don't read books that often or because everyone tries to use these big ass words and have crazy, like, Pulitzer Prize literature sentences in their design docs, man. But those things are hard to read. I'm a simple being. I like simple language. If you don't mind reading something for younger readers, you can read it to your kids. The Guardians of Ghoul series is a short and good. Oh, I used to read Aesop fables to my grandma for her bedtime. But those are nice, short, like 1-page stories, you know. 15-page design doc is probably too long depending on what it is for. I found people are generally bad at writing them. Man, 15 pages is like normal size design doc at Google. Maybe 10 to 15 pages is the normal thing. I think a long design doc is like 20 plus pages, man. That's the worst. I need a translator for PMs and project managers. No, these design docs are written by engineers. I know I have ADHD and sometimes I have to reread something just because my mind started wandering while I was reading, so I forgot what I read. Cool Coding Cat. I think that happens to me all the time, but I don't know if it's because it's ADHD or because whatever I'm reading just sucks, man, and it's boring and I don't care. I think that's more likely the cause than saying I have ADHD. I don't know about your case, but maybe you got it. I agree. I'm reading Writing Without Bullshit. Yeah. Interesting. All right. Let's switch it up, man. Let's actually do some vibe coding. The reason why we all are here. Right? We're not here to talk about books. Come on. This isn't a book club. Hey, what the hell is this? I have a LLM prompt in my terminal now? Run my front end in dev mode. Should I try it? No, I don't want to start using nothing, man. Let me just start all the things up. My front end. What else do I need? My back end. And then I need the C++ stuff. I think the sad thing is a lot of brains nowadays are hooked on the fast results instead of the slow burn reading. VS Code is like 1.100 now? What? It's never reaching 2.0. I see. All caps directory names. What, you don't like all caps and spaces? What's wrong with that, man? Wait, in Rosis, you know Japanese? For real? Hontoni? Is that how you say it? I didn't know that. Wait, what's I doing? I was building the C++ stuff. Wait, maybe I did know that in Rosis. Salmon is fluent? Nah. Absolutely not. I don't even know how to say anything anymore. Alright, here we go, man. We gotta make some progress. Alright, I'll give you guys a little recap on what's been going down. Well, let me just load it up. I see try accept. Let's use expected. Wait, what is expected, man? BetSim. Yeah, I don't know anything about C++ outside of Google. So I know, like, we talked about this maybe last week about how try catch is normal in C++ outside of Google, but at Google we don't even use this stuff, man. We use absol status or yes, that's what we're talking about. So you're saying expected is kind of just like status or what? Caps result in extra keystrokes to type them and screws with sorting. Man, not on Windows. And who types that stuff anyways? I didn't do NLPT exam, but I'm fluent. Dang. I see Nick still losing to the Celtics after Celtics star player got injured by them. Man, I don't watch basketball. Since you work for Google, you are a Go expert, right? No, Raxo Sabe, what's happening? So I've done some Golang work at work, but I'm not an expert. In fact, I am the opposite, man. I'm a beginner. And the Golang code that I write is terrible, for sure, because Golang's whole philosophy is very different than C++. All the designs are different. The way you do things, way different, man. We had trouble like converting a C++ library into a Go library because we use a lot of binary flags in C++. And I guess I forget the exact problem, but something about Golang, they don't like flags like that, man. Anyways, everything was weird with Golang. Wait, what are y'all talking about? Think about N27. I'm not a Guardian Rank, so come on now. My new job apparently uses Go, so I'm having to learn it. Interesting. I mean, it's just like any other language, but I'm sure you can pick it up quick. Wait, what are y'all talking about? BetSim don't defense. Basketball? Anyways, let me get back to what I was doing. I was showing y'all the last things we're working on the website. So on Monday we added this online users thing. So maybe the online users thing is live. It's working in production right now. So we can see RFire is on the website and so am I. But the problem is it only updates like every 30 seconds. So it's not super fresh. And now, so this is in production and this is my local machine. So the feature that I'm working on now is being able to choose the color of your username. So we had generated this color palette and we're gonna use this. And then we're saving this color to the Supabase database. And then what's next is I just have to make sure that this chat room is using whichever color that user selected. You never publish your color changes, right? It's not in production yet because the feature, I'm still working on it. I'm Latin American, so I just watch soccer, football, right? Sure, if you look at it from the bigger picture, you get what I'm saying. What are you saying, man? Anyways, all right, so that's what we're doing. We're trying to make these colors appear in the chat whenever we type something. So let me, now I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna log in on a different account so that we have 2 users in my development chat room. Is that my... It's conquered by Spanish, so I let them tell me how to use English one. Wait. Hold on. Hey Rexo, I got a question for you. Do you believe in aliens? Do you believe that aliens have visited Earth? Yes or no? That's the question I got. Hold on, I gotta log in here. Huh? It's a yes or no question, man. I'm talking aliens from outer space. Wait, what's my... We have taken the subway with a lot of illegal aliens. We're not talking about those types of aliens. Oh, Raxo says there is a possibility. Alright, the reason I ask, because, you know, there's a lot of theories that, I don't even know which civilizations are in South America, like the Aztecs and the Mayans and the Incas. People say that, you know, the aliens visited them. And there's all types of crazy markings on those pyramids and in the archaeology that they find, you know. So I'm curious, like, what does somebody from that part of the world, is it you know, common to think about aliens down there? Or anyways, I'm a big fan of aliens. I think they've probably been here at some point, since those buildings are too big for their technology. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Raxo. That's what everyone is saying, right? I believe in aliens, but I don't believe that an intelligent alien species has ever visited Earth since humans have existed. Those pyramids are pretty well built, yeah. Yeah. Man, I wonder if we'll ever find out in our lifetimes, like, evidence of alien, like, undeniable evidence that they visited or something, man. That would be like, my life is complete if that happens. Not believing in aliens kind of dumb. Believing they came to Earth is also kind of dumb. Why are they kind of dumb, man? That's crazy. Crew Null, what's happening? Anyways, how effectively can I vibe code while talking nonsense about aliens? I don't know. Statistically, we're almost positive there is life on other planets, but no one has contacted us. I don't think interstellar travel is possible. The speed of light is a hard limit. Is it a hard limit? I don't know. Are we vibe coding today? Yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there. Do they have to be intelligent, or would microorganisms that isn't intelligent count? I think it has to be intelligent for it to, like, mean something to me, man. I don't care if some dang microscopic bacteria from space came here. That's not cool. I want to know that there's some spaceships from outer space, you know? So, you guys all know, hopefully you know this about me by now, that one, I love talking about aliens, and two, recently I've been watching Ancient Aliens like every night before I go to bed. And um oh no, I highly recommend watching it, man. If you guys have never watched an episode of Ancient Aliens, not all of them are good. There's a lot of them that are not great at all. But for every season, I'd say there's like 3 or 4 episodes that are really good. Do I believe in Ancient Aliens? I want to believe in Ancient Aliens. I want to believe in them for sure. Anyways, I think it might be out there, you know. It might be possible that some aliens visited 100,000 years ago or something like that. Like, how can we be so sure that didn't happen, you know? This is sometimes you just gotta take a leap of faith into some belief, right? Because you'll never always have all the information to know for sure if you're right or wrong. Sometimes you just gotta believe in something where you don't know what the real answer is. And I choose to believe that, yeah, maybe they've been here. I'm hoping. Anyways, so I'm trying to figure out wait, Krunal says, which subscriber list is this? What are you talking? Oh, this one on this page? This is just in my development branch, or like my local machine, man. This isn't live. My live subscriber list is on the website midnightsimon.com. So the one that you're seeing here is from localhost. My roommate looks like an alien. So he's not an intelligent species. I once got so high I thought my neighbor was an alien. Man, what are you smoking, Don't Defense? When was that? You gotta let me know where you got that stuff. Hey, have you guys heard about man, what is it? Something to do with DMT and lasers. And it's like, it was trending a few months ago. They're saying if you do DMT and you do something with a very specific laser, you can see the code that the Earth, or the code is all around. This stream is going full Joe Rogan. No, man, we're just talking about stuff, man. While we're trying to vibe code, but we're not even vibe coding. We're just talking nonsense. Yeah, like they're saying it's proof. All right, some guy posted somewhere on the internet about, I don't even want to look it up, DMT lasers experiment. Yeah. some guy posted it and he recorded all his findings, like all the things that he saw. He said he saw all these symbols and stuff, and then he was like, yeah, this is like proof that we're in a simulation or something like that. Yeah. And then other people started to repeat his experiment, and people started chiming in on what they saw, and then everybody is like collaborating and posting their findings, and everyone is seeing the same things, man. And they're saying it's like there might be onto something, right? I mean, I don't know too much about what the hell this stuff is, though. Thought it was interesting a few months ago. Is the Earth written in C++? Jake 1130 in the house. What's happening, man? No, the Earth is written in alien language, man. Aliens don't use C++. Come on now, everybody knows that. Whale feigning ignorance when in reality he wrote Earth's code. Wait, what? What are you talking about, man? Pat's Hello World is in the house. Alright, Pat's here, so we gotta get serious, man. We can't be joking around. Oh, wait. Which subs are those Twitch ones? Open source Earth? Yeah. Yeah, on my website, these subscribers are Twitch. Oh, what's up, Pat? These subscribers are from Twitch. Yes. I don't have anything for YouTube because I don't even know how people on YouTube can give me money. But maybe one day. Anyways, all right, we gotta do something productive. YouTube has memberships. Oh, I don't think I have that turned on yet. Maybe I'm not big enough. All right, let's try and figure out why my color isn't working. All right, serious business time, man. No more joking around. Should I actually try and debug this myself? Or should I just tell it when I send a message the color is not, the color is just white. What is wrong? I don't even have time to debug. Barreled out, welcome to the party. What's the issue? When I send the message, the username is white, where it should be the color right here. Whatever color we select, you know. But we were working on this on Monday and then time ran out. So then we stopped. But now I'm continuing. But I've already lost half the stream since we're just talking about books and nonsense like that. Wait. I heard a theory the burning bush was a hallucinogen and gave us Judeo-Christianity. Maybe this will spawn a religion about the Matrix. Wait, what? Burning bush? What kind of bush is they burning, man? Some people might say, I burn some bush every now and then. Oh, Krunal, thank you for the follow. Welcome to Twitch, Krunal. Came over from YouTube. Welcome to the real party. The real party's on Twitch. All right, here it says, fix the issue. Okay, what did you add? Fetch profile color. No, I don't like this solution. Is the color prop passed to the comments? Wait, what? No, I just think it's not even getting anything. But I want to reject this because I don't like that. Since when we log in, we should probably just download that information anyways, right? I'm not even in the right place. All right, let me try and focus for a few minutes to at least get some stuff done here. I think we've been joking around too much today. Anyways, so where does it send a message? It probably sends the message here, I think. Oh, I have some console logs, so let me look in my console here. Where? All right, look. So the chat color undefined. It says that's not good because it's in chat preferences. But Um, excuse me. What the hell is the chat preferences? Okay, so I have this color there, but where would it load? Where would it load that color in my chat preferences? Wait, maybe I should just take this solution. What do they say? Well, this is on the... I already have a create Superbase client, so I don't want to use this, but maybe I can somehow load the user selected color somewhere. Any what enjoyers, man? Pat, you know I can't do that stuff. Nah, we're not about to do that on this stream, man. This is a vibe coding sesh. Hey Pat, are you streaming tonight? Or what? Oh, how am I gonna fix it? So I think I've already kind of gotten into a spaghetti code base by just accepting all the vibe coding suggestions, and now I'm kind of want to like maybe not vibe code as blindly, you know. You're giving color as a string. How is that being converted to a color? I don't know, man. It's the vibe code that did it. But I don't even think it's fetching the right color from my profile, and that's what I'm trying to change. So, Hungry Hippo, welcome to the party. What's happening? Did you use cursor rules? What's that? I don't... I do not know anything about these rules, man. Interesting. You saying I should look into these rules? Do you verify the right color is being stored on Superbase? Yes. That is verified for sure. Alright, so when I go to my profile thing, let's see. This loader, Superbase client, get some profile. So I'm thinking maybe I have to like put this into the global state, like the chat color thing, so that I can just access it from anywhere. Maybe ask the AI for some meatballs. Meatballs? Who eats meat these days, man? Do you think one day the whole world is gonna stop eating meat and everyone's just gonna eat like, well, like, you know, plants or lab-grown meat? Maybe one day we'll look back to these times and say, man, look at these savages. They used to kill all these animals just to eat them. I've tried some like Beyond Meat stuff. They're pretty delicious, but I don't think it's there yet. I think I still like the taste of chicken and stuff. Anyways, you use them to tell cursor how to act, such as put all types within the app types folder. Code style can help prevent spaghetti code and act more structured at least. You can see some already made ones at website like cursor directory. If we all move to plant-based meat, I'm screwed. Allergic to soy. I see. Well, is soy the only way to get Plant-based meats? How about lab-grown meat? Would you eat some lab-grown stuff? Alright, I think I need to just code this up myself. But how would I do it, man? Oh, you know what? Maybe... Alright, let me think. How do I want to do it? I could probably fetch the color on the server side and save that color whenever somebody authenticates. Because, alright, here's where I upgrade, but then I have this authentication part. And then and then I could try and like get that here, or nah, maybe that's too complicated right now because there's limited support for Supabase in C++. I had to like vibe code my whole thing here, but let me see, maybe no, that's not a great idea, I think. Mola Studio, welcome to the party. Honestly, I hate White Castle, but White Castle sliders with impossible meat is fire. Interesting. I haven't had White Castle in like over a decade, man. Man, sometimes I feel like I need to spend some time alone with my code base, like off stream, and clean up a lot of things. But the problem is, I have like zero motivation to work on this stuff offline, man. I have like no focus offline. And apparently I have no focus online either these days. Alright, so this puts my chat color up there. This gets my color. Maybe I should just do the thing where I'm just gonna accept this change. That's what we're gonna do, man. By the way, I recently made a t-shirt with 6 hidden LLM references. If you want one, I can send you one. Wait, what? What are you talking about, man? A t-shirt with LLM references? Where's the t? Is this t-shirt? Wait, which one is it? Can you guess them? No. I guess one of them is some logo. I don't know what a dolphin is. I don't know what the rabbit is. I don't know what the strawberry thing is. I don't know what the couch is. Oh, DeepSeek. Oh, it's not a rabbit. It's a llama. I know the strawberry thing is something. Is that Gemini? Those little strawberry seeds? I don't know what the dolphin is, man. Ray-Ban Meta glasses? The strawberry is open AI? Nah. Still an ad, man. Gemini. For sure those little dots are Gemini. Alright, so we got 4 out of 6. Alright, which one is missing then? What the hell is this dolphin? I don't know anything about AI. Alright, we give up, man. You gotta tell us. It's not a dolphin. What do you mean it's not a dolphin? Oh, it's a deep sea. Oh, shit. It's a blue orca. Well, orca, dolphin, similar. Alright, what are we missing then? Look at the strawberry. Yeah, what is this thing? Is that anthropic? No. Yeah, it's that thing, man. Claude. The little strawberry leaf. So wait, where's OpenAI? I don't see open. Somebody said OpenAI. I don't see the OpenAI thing. Anyways, interesting shirt. Thanks for sharing. Couch color is OpenAI color. Do I want one? I mean, I don't know. Maybe. If it's free, I'll take it, man. Maybe. I don't know, man. Alright, alright. I gotta really figure out what I'm doing here. So, what did I say? I'm just gonna set these changes and see what happens. How can I accept them? I guess this is true vibe coding, man. Let's see. We gotta make some progress today. We can't just joke around the whole stream, you know? So chat color is still undefined. Maybe if I reload. Alright, on line 158, where there is a console log, it is telling me that the chat is undefined. Please fix. I'll DM you on Instagram. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Accept and pass in the errors to fix it. Get into the vibe. Yeah. I'm not used to being in the vibe, man. So I gotta practice on just vibing it out, you know? Let's see what they're doing. Just curious, were you an engineer pre-vibe or post-vibe? Both, man. I mean, I was a software engineer before vibe coding came out, and I'm trying to be a vibe engineer, but I'm not. I got a long way to go. It may fix the error by removing the console log. Yeah, I think it just did that. But we'll see. Anyways. Well, it has a color now, but not the right color. No chat color set. Wait, what? It is still telling me that there is no chat color set, so it defaults to white. Got a snooze. Peace. Mola Studio. Have a good night. Thank you very much for tuning in, and thanks for t-shirt stuff. Would have been really impressive if post vibe. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know anything about post vibe. Anyways, I like your Osaka picks. Thank you very much, Ice Cold Chillin'. Alright, I think I might have to go in here and debug this myself. DB9 Dreamer. Have fun riding the vibe to profit. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to profit anytime soon. DB9, what is that, man? Is that like a chassis code for a car? So Aston Martin? Yeah, nice. Interesting. Copy and paste the error. There's no error though. But I do see a chat color in the data being sent. Wait, I shouldn't be getting these system things, man. Let me look. Am I in the wrong? Man, everything's whack. I think I'm connected to my wrong I need to connect it to my local host, man. Oh, the chat color is there. So at least that's showing up. Before that wasn't showing up. Now at least it's there. Now we just gotta make sure it's the right color when it comes in. Do you have any recs of things to do in Osaka? I'm gonna be there next week. Man, I have a lot of recommendations. Depends on what you like, man. First, I think Osaka is a really nice place to go out at night if you're into bars and drinking and bar hopping and karaoke and talking with random people who are also drunk. I think Osaka is great for that. I guess if you like food and stuff, it's also a good spot. If you like sightseeing, they got like a castle, they got aquariums, they got Universal Studios is there. They got like the cup noodle factory. I don't know what else is there. They got lots of cool areas like the Tennoji Tower area. What are you into? Ice Cold Chillin'. People say maybe takoyaki is nice to try there. Kushikatsu is also a vibe in Osaka. Lots of food, man. You got Nara nearby. Nara is that place with the deer. That's like 45 minutes away from Osaka. Yeah, Nara is okay for a day trip. I wouldn't stay there though. Kyoto is nearby. If you're just gonna be in Osaka as a hub, you can visit Kyoto. Kyoto has a lot of the traditional architecture, which is alright. I think 1 or 2 days in Kyoto is probably fine. You don't even have to stay in Kyoto because it's kind of boring outside of sightseeing. Going to Osaka, Kyoto, Tokyo. Very nice. How long will you be in Osaka for? And 3 days, dang, you're not gonna be able to do too much in 3 days. Do you drink at all? Are you into nightlife? Because that's the only thing I was into when I lived there. I used to just go out to the bars every night, man. I was a complete night owl. I'd wake up at like 8 p.m. and I'd go to bed at like 10 a.m. And Osaka has a very nice nightlife. I'm not even talking about clubs and stuff like that. I'm talking like night people that live in the night like me. It's, you know, there's restaurants that will open up at 10 p.m. and close at 8 a.m. type of vibe, you know. There's a whole like society of night people in Osaka. And that's where I became Midnight Simon, because that's where like I've created that username, you know. I mean, for 3 days, man, I'd say you have to experience maybe some karaoke in man, I don't even remember the names of the areas. It's been so long. I mean, down here is bumping. Dotonbori is too bumping. There's a bunch of like bars and stuff and gaijin karaoke bars that are fun. Are ryokans worth? I don't know. I never stayed in one. So I lived in Osaka for like a year and a half. And man, I'd say the bars are really fun. The small ones, karaoke bars are cool. And there are like there's like gaijin specific bars that you can go to. Bars that cater to like foreigners or English speakers and whatnot. So you can easily talk to people. Lots of Japanese people go to these gaijin bars too. Some people like to like go practice Japanese or whatever. Man, there's one place. What's it called, man? Cinco Cento. Right there. This place is bumping. Really great place to go meet people. And then right around the area, there's a whole lot of places. I used to go on like a bar hopping tour. Maybe I'll start off at Cinco Cento. There's a place called Cherry Bomb, like down the road, right there. Rock Bar, Cherry Bomb. Also a gaijin bar, but it's really fun, very social. There's another place called Kama Sutra karaoke bar. After I get drunk, I go to Kama Sutra. These are all like on the same block. And this place opens up at like 11 p.m. and it closes at like 5 a.m. So if you get there before 11, if you even get there at midnight, man, it's kind of dead. It starts to get bumping around 1 a.m., 2 a.m. Is the red light district true where people try to lure you into the places? Man, I don't know anything about that. Are they English friendly? My Japanese is limited to anime words. For sure they're English friendly. That's why they're like gaijin bars. Like most of them are owned by expats, like foreigners who move to Japan and open up the bars. So they're absolutely super friendly to gaijins. But they usually have some Japanese staff, but the owners are gaijins, you know. You ever go to the Amu rice place? No, I don't know what you're talking about. But right here in this area, it's like a bumping spot. And then there's also another area over here. I don't remember exactly where it is, but there's some crazy places, man. I don't like super small interesting bars. I think I went to this one bar. It was a pitch black bar where you go in, there's nothing. Like you can't see nothing, and it's a vibe. There's like a submarine bar too somewhere around there. There's all types of these neat bars, man. And all of these bars, maybe they only hold like 15 people max. So anybody who's in the bar, everybody's like interacting with each other. If you like drinking and if you like hanging out with random people, Osaka is great for that, man. Anyways, I'm talking too much about non-vibe coding today. How friendly are they to gaijins? I think in Osaka they are very friendly to gaijins. People are very curious in Osaka to talk to you. Everybody is way more open than in Tokyo, I've heard. I've never really been to... Man, what the hell? Pat, what you doing out here? Yeah, I've never really been to Tokyo, so I don't know much about Tokyo. Alright, let me try and focus on this thing. I'm gonna go in and debug it by myself. So I know it added some function where it was like fetch right here. So it takes my token, gets my profile, full profile data. So I should be able to see this somewhere in the full profile data. So let me try and see that here. And it happens... Man, let me clear this. So much junk. Error fetching invalid API key. It's because they're using some weird super base key, man. Whoever put that there. Alright, this is the problem. Whatever this super base client is, that is not the client we want to use. I have a super base client somewhere. Let me try and find it. Would it be in my components? Super base right here. Super base clients. Create browser clients. So this is what I want. How do I use it? Super base clients. Can I search for that? Yes, this is what I need. So I'll just put this up here. This is not the right thing. There we go. So I'll use that client in that fetch color profile function. So Superbase, whatever, we'll just use this thing, and then let's see if that works now. Let's look in the console. Let me clear this out and let me refresh. Fetching profile data, full profile data. There is my chat color. All right, let me try and just... Oh, look at my chat color, man. That's sick. A little manual labor goes a long way in the era of vibe coding. All right, let me try and update. Easy. Yeah. What color should, let's try hot pink. I think I might have to like refresh. And then, oh, it's hot pink, man. All right. Wait, why is it still sending these things? I thought I told it to stop. All right, should I publish this? Aditya Kumar, what's happened? How you doing? Welcome to the party. And Code Crafter Steph, thank you very much for the follow. All right, should we put this up in prod? Test it in prod, see how it works. Yeah, right. What else do I have to change here? I gotta change this, and I know there's my login, my Twitch. Login with Twitch. That's what I need to change before I build my prod stuff. And then, oh lordy, what am I doing, man? I gotta go Docker. I gotta launch Docker here. When editing the profile, text is white on white. Let me see what you're talking about. Text is white on white. What do you mean? Where's the white on white? Oh, on here. White on white. Oh, like this background for this text in the text box is white? Huh. Maybe it's... Okay, I see. Maybe I have to explicitly give it a color. Let me do that. Or let me just tell the AI to do that. How do I open up the chat? Oops. We don't want that, man. Give me a new chat, man. Profile. We're gonna tell it in some browsers the background color for the text boxes are white, which makes the white text hard to read. Can you modify the text box's background color to be dark gray? I mean, I could probably do that myself, but I don't know HTML like that, man. Oh, probably right here. Damn, what the hell is this thing doing? Stop. You're going too hard. You're going too hard. We only want... Please only update the profile.index file. And then also Is it? It's in thinking mode. All right, let's see. Man, I should have just done this myself, huh? So easy. Looks good to me. All right. Now I'm gonna build the image and just push it to prod and see what happens. So I just started up Docker, and then what I gotta do, I gotta rebuild these images. I think only the front end one needs to be rebuilt. So I have those commands saved somewhere. I don't know where it's at though. Right here. Did I change anything on the back end? Maybe I should also do one of those. So I'm just building the Docker images for my WebSocket backend, and also my React front end. So now that I have built those images, I'm gonna push them to my Docker, whatever, Docker hub. This one, no, this one's not built yet. It's building still. You need to get a continuous pipeline going. Yeah, Rfire, one of these days. Not today though. There's a lot of things I gotta do. I need to clean up my Docker image or my Docker file for the C++ stuff, because it's just super inefficient right now. And every time I run that image, it's like compiling the C++ and pulling the libraries, the third-party libraries, compiling those and linking them, and then creating the binary. But what I really wanted to do is just have the binary on there and just launch it, you know? So I know there's ways to do that with like a multi-stage Docker file or something, but I haven't done it yet. It's on my list of to-dos. Maybe I should do that really soon. All right, we've just built the Docker images. So I think I pushed the WebSocket one. No, I gotta push. No, I didn't. I pushed the remix. But now let me push the WebSocket one. And then we're gonna launch it. As soon as this, dang, 900 megabytes, what the hell they doing out here, man? It's crazy. A little bit crazy. All right, here we go. You guys want to see? Uh-oh. It's waiting. Last time this happened and it just got stuck on waiting for a long time. So I don't, man, I'm using this thing called Coolify, and I'm not sure if I want to continue using it, man. But I'll stick with it for now, perhaps. Maybe I need to maintain it and update it or something. It's just stuck on waiting, man. Originally, it was going really fast and everything was working smooth. But I don't know what happened. Maybe there's an update or what? I don't know. Anyways, I guess it's waiting to like bring these things down, bring the services down. Oh yeah, yeah, looks like it. So, dang, how come we can't just shut down these things? Like, why is it taking a long time? Gateway timed out. Alright, WebSocket server. Just trying to pull it down. This is not cash money, man. I do need to look into that R-Fire, like setting up everything where it's just automated. Oh, it's doing work. Wait, I'll be right back. I need to get some water. All right, here we go. All right, images can be pulled by the public. Is that true? Why would you say that, man? Can you do it right now? How do you know they can be pulled by the public? Is everything on Docker Hub public? I don't believe that, man. You tricking me. How do I check? You pull my images? Well, I don't know, man. Good thing it's nothing too crazy. Let me see. Can't even sign into my account, man. Oh no, Conan Chris wants to do type racer. Yeah, hold on, Rfire. Maybe I set things up wrong. Let me just take a peek what's going on there. But thank you. Man, Docker Hub lied to me. Oh, I see. Everything is visibility public. I thought I put it in the private folder, but whatever. Oh, I can only have one private repository. That's why. Anyways. Should I pay for it, man? I don't want to pay for all that. I'll deal with that some other time. But thank you, Rfire. There are keys in there. You probably want to update those. Yeah, maybe there's keys in there. Yeah, I should probably update them. Good thing is nothing too crazy though. I don't have any like paid keys. I think my super base is 100% free tier, you know. But I gotta maybe I'll do it tomorrow or something. Looks like I gotta pay for Docker Hub. Is there another? Is there like a free Docker Hub? Is this your merch that you're wearing? Yeah, it is. You like my shirt, man? Alright, anyways, type racer time. We'll worry about all that public image stuff another time, man. You can self-host. Alright, I'm gonna have to take some time to read about Docker. Where can we buy that? Shop.midnightsimon.com. There's a few different things, but you know, I forget to even put this on my website, man. But if you're interested, it's right there. I gotta take this one down. I don't like this Cocoa one, but I like my frogs. I like the IJRCXY, and I like my long. Alright, type racer, real quick. But also, give me a second. Real quick. Alright, type racer. First race is the warm-up, second race is the championship round. Here is the link. Man, you know, I think I forgot to send the type racer link to the Discord. Let me do that now. All right, here we go, man. Crew Null is in the house. You guys ready? First race warm up. Easy work. Dang, everybody's slowing that one. Who's this guest? 97. Six pack 6 in 97. That's slow for you, man. Clistar 76. Of course, I get first on the practice round. Yeah. Hold on. I'm about to do something, man. Let me see if it works. Wait. Alright, championship round. Are you guys ready? I'm not ready. 1 second, man. Let's see if this works. Oh, look at that. Our fire. Gifted sub. Thank you very much. Anyways, type racer. Let's do this. Dang, I'm so slow today. 6-pack sexy, 117 miles per hour. Hopefully the website works. Man, how come it's not, oh, we're in the wrong thing, man. We gotta go to the type racer. No condom Chris. How much? 117. Wait, we tied? What do you mean we tied, man? Crazy. Bug bounty, yeah. R-Fire, no, thank you, man. Thank you for bringing that to my attention. I know I've been really sloppy with my OPSEC, you know, my security and whatnot. I've been just treating it like whatever, I don't care. But I should care, you know. And maybe I'm gonna try and like clean up everything real soon. I've just been super busy, man. Kind of. I've been playing a lot of Expedition 33. That's one reason I've been busy. I've been getting married. That's another reason I've been busy. You forgot to put your win? Oh shit. You're right. Are you right? I did. Alright, let me put that real quick. Wait, how much you got? Like a 97? Wait, what was their WPMs, man? Should I just guess? No, I'm not putting 134, man. I'll give you a 97. Oh, jeez. Bad. This is bad. Because I can't. It's troublesome to edit. Oh, our fire. You gotta send me a whisper. Alright, 97. That's what. Final answer. That's good enough for now. Ain't no negotiation here. Give me a 96. Icy Black Deep. 96. Wait, yeah, Rfire, send me a whisper on Twitch and I'll send you a Discord invite. Alright, how do I do all that, man? I don't think it will let you. Alright, I'll message you. There you go. Alright, what were we doing? Oh yeah. We're checking out. Oh, look at that. The colors work. Kinda. Anyways, today I'd say not a super productive day. But we did some. Oh shit. How's a guest? Something broke, man. We gotta fix that. How the hell is it? It wasn't doing this before, so I must have changed something somewhere. Why it's sending that broadcast now. Because we're not supposed to send that, man. We're supposed to, let's see. Oh yeah, this thing, we don't want that, man. Right? Wait, did I change this here? Or should I change this elsewhere? Should I fix this now? There's a lot of, let me update my readme file because I need to keep track of all the problems that I've been creating. You know, I have a feeling I need to do like a co-working session style stream where I just work on my website without talking to chat. Because I think I don't get much done because I'm busy joking around most of the time, you know. I was about to edit my readme file. Alright, there's a bug. Is this the readme file? No, this is not the readme file. Is it? This is a different readme file. I gotta be more organized. That's my biggest downfall, I'd say. AKSR41, how are you doing? Alright, this is the readme file. What's happening, man? How's work been for you? So there's a bug where I'd say public visibility for my Docker images is bad. C++ is hard? Wait, didn't you do C++ before? Weren't you leak coding in C++? Or are you saying like real C++ is tough, not leak code C++? I'm not sure if you have experience with C++ like before Google. But yeah, hey, if you ever have any questions, AKSR, about C++ or anything, you can hit me up anytime, man. You can send me a message at work. Put something on my calendar. If you have problems and you don't really want to ask your team because you're afraid you might get judged or you know, things like that, you can always just reach out to me. Dumbest questions, I don't care. You know, like if you think they're silly, who cares, man? It's a lot faster sometimes if you just get some pointers in the right direction. I know when I first started, I was very hesitant to ask help from anyone because I felt I'd be judged, you know? Like, I've never even written a unit test before I started this job, so even that was like confusing for me. Like, just writing a basic unit test, man. Could use a couple of pointers and references, yeah. Yeah. Some smart pointers, you know. Something to like 15 CLs. That sounds like a decent amount. And you just joined like maybe a few months ago. But unit tests are rough. Man, if there's one thing that I think I'm pretty good at, it's writing unit tests. I've written so many unit tests in my career here. Dang, 4 weeks, 15 CLs. That is insane, actually. Yeah, super insane. Are you like trying to game the CL thing by sending one-liners all the time and stuff? I know a lot of people try and do that. We gotta fix this public visibility thing for sure. No, man. I'm gonna go look at your CLs, man. Tomorrow I'm gonna go look for sure. Maybe I'll give you like, I mean, I'm sure your team gives you good feedback, but I'm just curious myself too, what you're working on. I don't even code that much these days. Like, the amount of code that I do is very on and off, or it's like seasonal. Sometimes, send me something on Discord. Oh yeah. Thank you. Management doesn't look into details much of the times. Crunk Master Cash, what's up? Yeah. Wait, what do you mean by that? Like, it doesn't matter if the CLs were easy ones or anything. The only thing that matters is how many CLs. Yeah, I think that is generally true if you have management that has no idea what you're doing. Quantity over quality. For some orgs, I'd say that is absolutely true. I think my team got flagged for having low CL counts because none of us code, man. And it is for L5 in 1.5 years. Yeah, you gotta be very lucky. You gotta have a manager that believes in you and gives you the right projects that is L5 worthy, and then you just have to deliver on it. So if you can do all those things, then yeah, you can get L5 in 1.5 years, but it is very unlikely that it will happen. I've seen it happen though. And so of the people that I've seen it happen, I think those people are in every single chat, in every single email thread, in every single bug thread, giving their opinion or answering questions. They're stalking the Yaks questions. They're always talking up in meetings and giving input and finding bugs and fixing things and doing good design work and bringing up great points when they're reviewing design docs. So that's the type of stuff you have to be doing. I think to get that in 1.5 years, it's gonna be a real grind, man. And it not only depends on your hard work, it also depends on like the right projects falling into your lap or you going and getting those projects somehow. It can be done. So I've seen one of my I've seen L3 to L5 in about 4 years. I've seen L3 to L6 in about 4 years too. Yeah, just be superhuman, man. No biggie. But my tip to you would be to maybe I don't know. I don't want to tell you to like lower your expectations, but kinda, you know, the amount of people who can get L5 in 1.5 years, it's like such a small percentage of people, you know, it's not normal at all. So, I mean, if you think you can do it, then you should definitely try, man. Ideal timeline as a noogler coming in L4 to L5 and you're not down leveled or something, or you're not under leveled because, you know, maybe if somebody who was a L6 from another company came in and they get down leveled to L4, yeah, maybe they can easily make it in like a year and a half. But if you're like a true L4 coming in as a true L4, I think it's a real tall order to say you're gonna do it in a year and a half. Ideal timeline, I don't know. 2 years is great. L4 to L5. I think that's almost what most people aim for, man, is 2 years. You know, of course people can get it in like 1 year or a year and a half, but those are exceptional circumstances or exceptional people, or maybe both, you know. What your C++ learning journey like? Was it your first language? No, it wasn't my first language. My first language was VB.net. First language. And I did VB.net for a few years. I don't know, 2-3 years. My second language, maybe Python. Third language was probably like JavaScript. Well, maybe I did some C# here too, but I didn't really know C#. I only could read C#, kind of. But C# and VB.net are very, very similar. I think they use the same like .NET libraries, so it's like very translatable, you know. I do VB at work? What the hell? People still use VB, man. It's crazy. So this was in like 2013 to maybe 2015, 16, 17, I'd say 2017. C# probably around the same time, but probably more like 2014, 2015. But didn't code, only reversed engineered C# stuff. Python, I don't know, maybe I did some stuff like 2017, 2019. JavaScript, TypeScript, I'm not good at this stuff, but I did dabble with these languages from maybe like 2018, 2017 to like 2021, and then again 2024 to 2025, and then C++. I'd say I started C++ in 2019, December 2019 on LeetCode, and then like real C++, this was when I joined Google, December 2021 to present day. So I've been about 4 years of C++, real C++. So I mean, my work, I use all those 4 languages there, but mostly VB and JavaScript. I know a company that uses a Microsoft Access database to track documents. Nice. Twitch emojis don't work? What? Are you an L5? Nah, I'm an L4, man. So, alright. Google career. So, L3, 2021, L4, March 2020. I've only been, yeah, I've been on L4 for about a year now. So it took me 2.5 years to go L3 to L4. But I was a low performer. 2022. 2023, I was like normal. L4, well, it's right here. And then, yeah, I'll probably just be normal again this year. Next year, L5? Nah, man. Revealing ratings? Yeah, I mean, I guess my first year I got constantly meets expectations or whatever. Like, I guess it's SI. But I didn't do anything my first few weeks, you know. M is moderate impact. Does that translate to bad? Or is it subjective to you? No, it is objectively bad. The breakdown is like roughly 2% of the company gets NI, needs improvement, maybe like 6%. These are the ballpark numbers. Gets M, moderate impact. These numbers have also changed recently, so I don't know the exact makeup. I think it's like 70% of the company gets SI, strong impact. I don't know, what do these add up to? Let me just make them nice round numbers, man. Alright, maybe I think it's around this, man. So that leaves us with like 22% left. I don't know, maybe around 20% gets O, which is outstanding. Outstanding. And then whatever is left, 2%, 3 or whatever. It might be like 3, I don't know, 3 to 4%. This means transformative impact. Yeah, these are annually assigned. Was it 7% SI? Yeah, so this whole SI group, everybody gets the same pay, everybody gets the same bonus. Oh, strong impact means 1.25% bonus multiplier. So our target bonus is 15% of salary. So then if you get SI, you get a little bit more than 15%. You get like, I guess, 19% or whatever is 15 times, oh shit. What is 15 times that? Yeah, about 19%. I don't know the multipliers for O or whatever. Maybe you can guess it's like, I don't know. I don't even want to guess what it is. Like 60%? I don't even know if I spelled that right. Multiplier. What ratings do you need for promo? They say your rating is decoupled from promo. Are you worried about Cliff? I'm not worried about Cliff. We get yearly refreshers. So, alright, if you guys are curious, my initial grant, RSU grant was, I don't remember the exact number, 145K over 4 years, and it was 33, 33, 22, 12. These numbers means you get 100 of the 145,000, revealing everything crazy. Why is that crazy, man? Everything is public knowledge. These are like standard offers, you know. I don't think it's crazy to reveal. I don't know why everybody tries to hide their numbers when everybody has the same numbers, man. It's already public knowledge out there, you know. So this means your initial grant, when you get hired, your initial grant is like this much, but you don't get it all immediately. And this is the breakdown. In your first year, you'll get 33%, and I think now these things vest monthly, so that means every month that you work in your first year, you'll get a 12th of the 33%. Second year is the same thing, 33%. I think the numbers are different now. I think they're like 38% first year and whatever. But this is how it was when I got hired. But yeah, monthly vesting is nice, but it wasn't monthly because when I got hired, the Google stock hadn't split yet, and you needed a certain amount of RSUs to get monthly vest. And at the time, this was a quarterly vest, but then when they had a stock split, it turned into a monthly vest because they didn't update the requirements for monthly vest or whatever. So right now I'm getting monthly vests, and my initial grant is almost done, but by now it's like almost, it contributes almost nothing, I'd say. Do you know anyone who got NI? Yeah, there's a bunch of people who got NI that I know of. No, alright, not a bunch. I know at least one person who got NI. And they're alright, man. They're probably like still at the company. NI needs improvement. It is the worst rating. It basically means you're about to get fired, man. You're about to get pipped. But it doesn't always mean that. Alright, so then, alright, year 2, I think I got like 50K refresher with an M rating. Oops. An M rating gives you, I think, 0.9 bonus multiplier, which means you don't get 15% target bonus. You're at like, whatever, 13, 14%. Harsh shit from YouTube. What's happened? Sorry, I missed your message. Thank you for coming here to tell me. Can you show me a proper C++ project that actually adds value to a resume? I came across a password checker project, but it was just 95 lines of code. Felt way too basic. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe something. Yeah, that's tough. I've never made anything in C++, man, so I don't think I can really give you much advice here. But maybe any project that is complex enough where you had to really think about the design, and a project where you can talk in depth about trade-offs that you had to make, or certain like major problems that you had while making your projects, and how you overcame those problems or what solutions you had. I think anything where you can talk technically about those things is probably good. Anyways, let's talk about No Common Chris was kind of talking about the cliff, and I was trying to explain why there is no 4-year cliff. So here's a refresher, but this is vested over 4 years, and the breakdown is 25, 25, 25 for the refreshers. And then here, I don't even remember the real numbers, man, but I guess I could calculate or look. So oh yeah, 30. No, the refreshers are different. I think I got like 60K. Everything is, all the refreshers are 25, 25. My last refresher, it was like, so I got promoted in March. Wait, did I show? Yeah, I got promoted in March of last year. You get refreshers every year, yes. So how the refresher is modeled and your bonus is modeled is like, for the year up until the part where you get promoted, you're evaluated at outstanding. So January to March, or January and February 2024, I was basically an O rating. It's prorated when you get promoted like that. And then the rest, March to December 2024, SI rating at L4. So that's how they calculate, like, when you get promoted mid-years. Are the refreshers in RSUs cash or mixed? Refreshers are in all RSUs. There's no cash. Your bonus is cash though, and you get a yearly bonus. The bonus is paid out like the same time roughly as the refreshers. So if you get promoted, this is how they model your pay. You get modeled for an O rating for the year up until you got promoted at your previous level, and then for your new level you get an SI rating pretty much. So in March 2024, or dang, I did not, wait, I think these numbers are one off because I didn't get a refresher. Yeah, it's like this. And then I got an SI for 2024, and then I just got my refresher now, and that refresher is like for somebody who went L4 and they got promoted in March. I think it was like 90K. But if I had been an L4 for the whole year, I think it's 100K roughly. So this is why the cliff isn't so bad, because every year you get topped off, you know, because I guess in other companies they'll give you like your initial grant and then you don't get any more money until maybe you get promoted or something like that. So there's like a big cliff in your total compensation once your initial grant gets dang, I'm still in that mode. Shady from YouTube, what's happening? I'm talking about pay, compensation at Google, and how the RSUs and stuff works. So that's like a breakdown of what you can expect if you get a Google job, how much money your thing will be. And then your salary also gets, yeah, RSUs are restricted stock units. So they'll give you them, but you don't own them until they vest. And they vest slowly over time. So it's not like as soon as you join, you just get all this stock that you're able to do whatever with. You can only get chunks of it at a time. And then every year your salary goes up. So when I first got hired, my salary was 146K. And then or something, I don't remember, man. It was around that. But I guess I joined in December, so it was like the same for 2022. And then 2023, I think it went up to like 153 maybe salary. And then my L4 salary, geez, I don't remember, man. It's like 183K salary for L4, and then it just went up now to like 191. So every year you get like a 5-6%. Not everybody gets the same raise because it depends on how high on the band you are, because every level has a pay band. I'm underpaid as L5. Phil A, are you at, where are you? This is in premium location. So premium locations are basically Bay Area, NYC. I'm on Amazon. Wait, Florida? Dang, Florida, I don't think you're getting underpaid if you get FANG money in Florida, man. Because first, you don't even pay state tax in Florida. And second, cost of living is so much cheaper, man. So you're probably booling. I don't think you're underpaid. Alright, so my TC, I think right now my TC is probably like almost 300, maybe. Depends on what the stock is. It's time to bring out, time to bring out spreadsheets shows how to calculate yearly TC. No, man, that's too much. My L3 first year TC was around 230K because I also got a sign-on bonus. I think I got 20K sign-on for L3. Oh yeah, there is also 401K match, which is roughly like 11K because they match 50% to your 401K. And food, yeah. What else can be counted as TC there? Food, snacks. I'd say like, I don't know, conservative estimate 6K. a year. Commutes. No, I don't do mega backdoor. Yeah, I don't know how to value that. Commute? Do I get... I don't get commute, man. I only get tax-free commuting. Do you have to return the sign-on bonus if they let you go in the first 6 months? I don't know. I don't think you gotta turn in... Unless you leave, I don't think you gotta give them back your sign-on bonus, man. I think if they fire you, they're not gonna tell you, right? I don't know. Usually if they fire you, they pay you to leave, right? No more hint water. Yeah. Man, somebody told me that hint water has like some crazy chemicals in there. That's not good. Shuttle is free, I guess. I mean, those are the major benefits. I guess you get like small things. There's like a $60 or $50 a month gym money or whatever that I get. I got all types of crazy insurance. That's nice, but I guess I'm paying for that kind of. Anyways, phone bill. Oh yeah, phone, internet gets paid for. I think that's like $100 a month or whatever. In New York, there's free museums like the Dinosaur Museum, the MoMA, the Met, free plus 5 guests or something roughly. That's a nice perk. What else? I bring home a lot of food from work, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, you get phone or internet. How often do you take out in NYC? A few times a week. Maybe 3 times a week. Wait, take out what? Take out food? Like order food? It's called the Natural History Museum, yeah. I just call it Dinosaur Museum, man. Yeah, I'd say I buy food around 3 or 4 times a week from a restaurant. Isn't Met free for NY? I don't know, man. I just know that we get in for free where we have like the corporate account and we can bring a bunch of guests. So I brought my family many times like to the MoMA, and it ends up being like $10 entry fee because maybe you gotta pay like $1 per guest or something. Wait, Amazon gives $100 off Amazon purchases. Any advice for LeetCode? I have a month until my first interview. Yeah, you should better be studying every month, man. My advice is to put in the time. Don't joke around. Don't wait until last minute. If you study consistently, do at least 3 hours a day for the next month. Maybe you might be in okay shape. Interviews in C++. I don't know what type of questions they're asking interns. Man, if you really suck, then you gotta spend more than 3 hours a day, man. You should be spending at least 6 hours a day. Anyways, I gotta go, man. It's time for me to get out of here. So, see you later. Who's gonna raid? Pat's Hello World, yeah. Clay Patel, what's happened? Welcome to the stream and see you later. Alright, we're gonna go raid Pat's Hello World. Or something. even though he's not on. But he's here, so we're gonna peer pressure Pat to go stream, because I don't know if he needs to stream or anything, but everybody wants to see Pat on. Let's go raid Pat. Where's my chat? Where the hell is my Twitch chat, man? Not that. Jesus. Alright, here we go. Pat's Hello World. The most electrifying streamer in the LeetCode community. That's who Pat's Hello World is. And he's gonna get on right now because he really enjoys streaming to us. Anyways. Thank you very much for tuning in today. I don't think it was a super productive vibe coding sesh. But it's okay. I think I got a lot of work to do. I want to really clean up some things, but we'll see how that goes. Anyways, this weekend I'll be there for the contest, and you got a new feature in production. I guess so, but I also broke a bunch of things, so that's why I don't think it's super productive. Anyways, thank you very much, Rfire, Leet Whale, AKSR41. You better hit me up so I can talk to you about C++. Live contest, yeah, I always do the contest live. I don't share my screen though. Kunal, or Kunal, see you later. Thank you very much for tuning in. Everybody, No Condom Chris, Pat's Hello World, see you real soon. Icy Black Deep, I think I already said. AK Locks 21, Clay Patel, Phil A, everybody, lurkers, have a good night. See you later, YouTube. See you next time.